welcome to the Wall Vlog with me, Sam Edwards. Today I am talking to Ambarish Mitra, who is the Chief Executive of Blippar. So what do you think's the appeal to brands in terms of them using Blippar technology in order to make their content more interactive?
Many people forget that actually the biggest media in the world is products, and products are everywhere. And if the products could have a direct relationship with the user straight via their phone, that's the phenomena and that's the world we are building, and brands are extremely excited about it.
So we've also seen that there's been an official blog post from the Rugby World Cup that Blippar is obviously involved in this year's event. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
We are a technology partner, and we're acting as enablers of really cool content on tickets and few other things. So we're not actively promoting it. It's a Rugby World Cup responsibility to do that, but this year more and more people would be really getting a very nice interactive experience out of a world's third largest sporting event, and I think it's very good for Britain and the sport itself.
So what's on the horizon for Blippar? What can we expect to see from the company in the next 12 to 24 months?
While we were building this company with large media owners, publishers and brands, we discovered this unique behavior that people are actually very comfortable holding their phones on things. You know, the phones used to be here, now they're here all the time. And on the other side, the hypothesis is for the human mind. Their eyes are the most important sensor in the human body. Taking those two hypotheses and building this next generation product, which is more about visual search and visual discovery, where whenever you are curious about anything, you point your phone and you get additional content about it. And this would be applicable on everything, and that is what's working right now in Blippar, and that's one of our key plans to move forward.
So in the last 12 months, in terms of the work you guys have been doing with brands, what do you think has been the most successful?
One is a Pepsi campaign for football, where 250 million cans had the Blippar logo on it, and it had phenomenal engagement. Within 6 to 8 weeks, it got 55,000 hours of pulled engagement. Keep in mind that Blippar is not a broadcast channel. Everybody who blips voluntarily is putting their phone on top of the product. So keeping those numbers in mind, it's amazing for brands. They never thought that the products could become a media channel. And you know, as I said before, television is media, internet is media, but my can becoming a broadcast channel, for me, that's unheard of.
With the Pepsi campaign, you mentioned that consumers had to actively use the app and get involved with the content rather than it being passive. Is this sort of what consumers expect and want now from brand campaigns?
That's a really tough question. If I have to simplify it, I have to just say that consumers love great storytelling. You know, there's so many mediums and there's so much going on. Ultimately, what works for consumers is surprises and delighting and excellent storytelling. And I really believe augmented reality is a great medium. Augmented reality is a medium which is making creativity dimensionless, and it's creativity is at the heart of it, and that is the reason consumers are adopting this behavior.